Imagine a place where life flows with the rhythm of water, a vast green carpet of rice paddies crisscrossed by shimmering canals. This is the Mekong River Delta, Vietnam's rice bowl, where boats glide through floating markets, and the river provides food, water, and a way of life for millions. For generations, Delta's floods brought fertile silt, making this one of the world's most productive agricultural regions. But now, the balance is breaking. Rising sea levels and unpredictable seasons threaten the land and the people who depend on it. Rising seas are swallowing farmland. Seasons grow wild and unpredictable. Saltwater creeps inland, poisoning crops, choking the soil. This isn't a distant threat, it's a crisis unfolding now. The fate of the Mekong Delta is tied to global food security and our shared responsibility for the planet. When we look at the struggles here, we confront a profound moral question. What do we owe each other in a changing world? The Mekong story is a test of our collective conscience. Will we answer the call? If this moved you, even a little, hit that like button and subscribe at Chasing Sunsets 49. This story is just getting started. In the Mekong Delta, climate change is a daily reality. Rising seas submerge land and destroy protective mangroves, forcing families to consider abandoning their homes. Saltwater invades the river, turning fertile fields barren and devastating generations of farmers. Monsoons are now erratic. Droughts parch the land, then typhoons bring destructive floods. This cycle of too little and too much water leaves little time to recover. As agriculture collapses, young people leave for cities, hollowing out communities and erasing traditions. The climate crisis here is not just environmental, it's an assault on identity and hope. The social fabric unravels as livelihoods vanish. The Mekong Delta stands as a warning. Climate change is personal and its impacts are immediate. How much longer can this region endure? The people of the Mekong Delta are among the least responsible for climate change, yet they suffer the most. Is it just for those who contributed least to pay the highest price? Wealthy, high-emitting nations have built their prosperity on fossil fuels. Shouldn't they help those now facing the consequences? Corporations, especially in fossil fuels, have long profited while worsening the crisis. Shouldn't they be held accountable? And what about us? Our choices, what we buy, how we travel, who we vote for, shape the system. Individual actions matter. Together they drive change. Climate justice demands that responsibility be shared by nations, corporations, and each of us. The question is, will we rise to it? Despite the odds, the people of the Mekong Delta adapt with resilience and ingenuity. Farmers try salt-tolerant rice and shift to shrimp farming. Homes are raised, dikes built, mangroves replanted. Communities share knowledge and support each other after storms. But local solutions can only go so far. The pace of change is overwhelming. The Delta's people need technology, funding, and global support to survive. Their struggle is a clear case of loss and damage, irreversible impacts that can't be fixed by adaptation alone. This isn't charity, it's justice for those on the front lines of a crisis they didn't cause. The world must step up not just to admire their resilience, but to answer their urgent calls for help. The Mekong's fight is a global responsibility. Will we act before it's too late, or will we let resilience become resignation? The Mekong Delta's story is not just local, it's a global alarm bell. What's happening here will happen elsewhere. We are all in the same boat, and the storm is already here. Climate change isn't waiting, and neither should we. Yes, governments must act, but so must we. It starts with our choices, our voices, and our collective courage. Every action matters, no matter how small, especially now. We stand at a crossroads. One path leads to more devastation, the other to resilience, justice, and survival. The science is clear, the stakes are real. And the moral choice? Unmistakable. What role will you play in this defining challenge? Like this video if you believe action matters. Subscribe at Chasing Sunsets 49 to explore more powerful stories, and drop a comment below. What does climate justice mean to you? Let's choose action together. Take care.